guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. See, I almost got it wrong there. Well no, currently it is June 11th, and for the first time in like 3 months, apparently you have a visitor at our campsite. So, we'll go do that, and we'll see where this one takes us. And I think on that note, we've got our episode kind of planned out. I know, I got a lot to ramble on about, but... Ooh, hello Zuck, are you? Sweeping the beach. Okay, well how are you doing? Please don't chastise me for not talking to you. No, welcome back to the series, or welcome just full stop if you're new here. Anyway, so I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? I want to chat. Hey, is it true that your house has a basement? Oh, I like how he looks over. I've heard that basements are great for keeping food in because they're cool and dark. So I can keep my snacks in your basement. You can even have some. No, it's funny because he's a snack. Literally, he's a takoyaki. Is that how you pronounce it? Oh! Yeah, hello, Nook Mileage Program. Okay, so, express our gratitude, we will now give you... It's been a while since I've had one of them. With present from residents. Yeah, okay. Nook Mileage Program. When was the last time we got one of these? This says a lot about the last time we got one from the Nook Mileage Program. Yes, all the way back here. So is there a way that I can like narrow this down? Nook shopping. Bank of Nook. So, this was like, yeah, it was just after Luna was added. It was like, this time last year. That's weird. Anyway, we do have a letter from Kid too. It's been a while since we've got a message from those guys, so. Anyway, so for the one and only Rutabaga. I saw this wallpaper and one word came to mind. Rutabaga. It was then followed by exquisite, high class and trend-setting. The point is, it's more than just a wallpaper. It's a lifestyle. Yours truly, Kid. I think that might be a brand new letter I've never seen before, but it is definitely up Kid's alley to write something like that. Anyway, Nook Ink Wetsuit. Oh! So it's not a reward for continuously using the Nook Stop, it is just them sending me something I ordered, and yeah, nothing screams excellent like a camouflage wall. Anyway, speaking of Nook Stop, we might as well go check in. Nothing's going on at the plaza. Check in. I've got some stuff to ramble about. We could also give our new wetsuit a little bit of a go, see how fashionable we look. And yeah, I've got some stuff to ramble on about. First and foremost, I just had a Domino's to myself, and no, it wasn't paid for using YouTube ad rev, and I am. I'm very out of energy. I'm not sure how to describe it. I've just had a lot of pepperoni pizza to myself. I should be frickin' zazzed, but I'm not. And I don't know why. So apologies if I sound a little out of it. I will try and perk up. Anyway, we've got all the stuff here. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got our 50 Nook Miles, and that's all that matters. Even though it kind of doesn't. And yeah, Domino's was good. I have a feeling though, since I ate a large pizza compared to my medium, I will probably be feeling the effects of that later, so playing it smart. I'm recording this immediately after I finished. More so, just while I'm still in good health to record, because my body doesn't like me. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but if I slip up ever so slightly, my body's like, oh, guess where you're spending 4 hours tonight. It's, okay, maybe that was a little bit too much detail, but anyway, let's sell Kid's extravagant gift to us, because that was not in style at all, Kid, you fool. And is there anything else we could sell? Autograph cards. I bought that voluntarily. Oh, I can sell this actually. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, is it going to tip me over to 99,000? It is. Okay. Okay, so 100k. We've not been up here for a while, especially with cash on hand. Nothing else in there I'm interested in buying. No, but you may be asking yourself a very important question. A, E3 is coming up, so chances are we're getting a new update announced. But B, now I'm pretty fabulous. What did you do while you were eating that pizza? See, we really are scrounging for content on the Neremik YouTube channel. I'm just talking about the fucking pizza I just had. No, but okay, as of last night, decided I was going to give a new show a go. You may have heard of it. A little bit unknown, called Attack on Titan. I'm about 8 years late by my own admission. And in all fairness, it was pretty good. I cleared 3 episodes. That lets you know how good I am with food. I cleared 3 episodes. I was having a phenomenal time. I started watching it last night, right before I went to bed. It was pretty swell. If you're wondering what episode I'm up to, you may be expecting me to say, like, episode 6 at most. No, it's episode 14. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not overly enjoying the show. I'm having a good old time, but not, like, exceedingly so. But for some reason, I just can't stop watching. And it's really hard to, like, not put another episode on. Especially when I know I'm probably not going to be doing anything if I'm not watching it. So it's basically lose-lose. I do have to be editing this review. Keyword is meant to. Kind of got the hardest section to edit lined up today. I got my little schedule. It's 7:30 and I haven't started. Look, today's been a right old travesty, hasn't it? What's been like good today? What's been good today? I had an eye test. And the doctor said my eyes weren't awful. So you know, I will take that very small victory, even if the eye test was at 9:30 in the morning, and I stayed up until 2:30. We truly are living the best life on this channel. I'm desperately trying to change topics, but I'm not sure what to. Ooh, I got a slate pencil urchin. Its handwriting is gorgeous. Oh, it does look gorgeous, especially if it can go in the museum. Okay. Actually, we can talk about E3 because I miss the hype for E3. Okay. All the cool things coming up for the channel in June. So I'm going to talk about that. First and foremost, though, E3. I am very much, like the rest of the Animal Crossing community, expecting an update announcement. And it's E3, so I really hope it's a big update announcement. Otherwise, they look kind of stupid. Of course, other games look cool. Like I said, I touched on this last time. I was starting to play through Skyward Sword. Like, I wouldn't mind if they show off that new Zelda game, because, I mean, by the time I've cleared, like, all the 3D Zelda games, I'll practically, you know, be waiting for that one to come out. So it's like, is one of these... Sorry, I went silent for a few seconds. Am I meant to donate one of these to the museum? I don't think so. I think I dug up 4. And the last one's the only one that matters. Okay, if that was meant to be donated to the museum past me, I am so very sorry. I'm probably going to be getting murdered. Well, I suppose it counts as murder, would it? No, because that required past me to get annoyed at what I've done in the future and then time travel back in time to get... This episode's really derailed, hasn't it? I'm sorry, I'm not sure like what the general plot line of this is. Like, we've talked about literally how my day has gone and how much of a absolute travesty it's been. E3, yeah, so I'm expecting a new update. Breath of the Wild thing, good. I was enjoying Skyward Sword too. I figured I'd follow up on that episode after. I was enjoying it. I'm actually seeing the friend that got me to originally play that in a few days, so shout out if you're watching. It'd be cool to catch up. We have a mutual likeness to a very certain villain in that game. Not in that way, but like just he is pretty fabulous. If you know, you know. Skyward Sword's an interesting game. Honestly, so I said this right before I was gonna go and record it, I think. But honestly, I heard all this like fanfare about motion controls being bad, and I've not had that bad of an experience with it. Like, it's been finicky. I'm not gonna lie, it's still the Wii. But you know, like if I had to if I had to give an answer of yes or okay, no. If I had to give an answer of like yes or no, am I like, you know, happy with the controls? If there was one word I would say, it's Wii. If you don't speak French, that means yes. So we're cutting ahead. Everything after that in the episode was, for lack of a better term, really bad. Not much happened, and I kind of went a little bit stir crazy while trying to figure out things to do. But just as I cut the recording, there was a green beetle here, and we are going to catch it. Okay, that's the second donation. So it wasn't a green beetle that we can donate as an excuse for content. Yeah, this episode's been kicking me a lot and down. I'll just assume we're at the 7-minute mark and go for 10 minutes, but we could help Gorval. Right, we could help Gorval. But I want to ask yourselves this. Is that exciting new content The answer to that question may surprise you. Because it's no. Like, we've already done Golvar once. Once you've done him once, you've done him all the times. There's no reason to keep up. I have dropped my left Joy-Con. But you know what I mean? There's like not much to do after you've interacted with him for the first time. Anyway, I've had this villager in one of my towns, Charlize, and they're giving me a wooden table mirror. They definitely weren't my favourite villager, in case you were wondering. But no, it's cool to see familiar name, kind of. So what do we do then? Because, like I said, we kind of stuffed for content, for lack of a better term. Like, once we donate it to the museum, there really isn't much to do. Like, we just kind of walked around and talked and lost my mind. So what do we do? Like, again, if we look at our map, just so you get an idea of what there is to do. We've already done a whole fishing episode, so I don't feel right doing that. Red Ship isn't here, so I can't go art selling. We've already been to the shop. Okay, technically in this clip we haven't been to the campsite. Able Sisters... Yeah, there's not much content there. But, I guess in the sake of being consistent, we could go see Mr. Camper, because... Yeah, in all fairness, if this thing cuts in after the museum, you guys wouldn't have seen who's camping. I'll be fair, he hasn't been invited. He's not exactly my type of villager. I see you, Moth. See, it's weird because I'm trying to like think of what I would have said in this cut of video and what I haven't said. But this is our visitor, Mr. Raddle. I think this is the place to go after I threw a handful of jelly at a map and it mostly splattered here. Camping sounded more fun than cleaning up my maps, so I came here. This place doesn't have jelly maps, but it has real nice folks. I'm not ready to go home tomorrow. So we can invite him to come live here, or we can tell him to get lost. And I'm going to get him to get lost. He ain't my type of villager, you know? I figured I'd go say hello, just to ease your curiosity. And now, what do we talk about? I'm trying to get my thoughts in order, and I think I haven't talked about this. I could refer to the old footage, but I'm just opting not to. See, I always find myself questioning, why there's a wind turbine here? And I remember, it's because I hated Kid and didn't want him to be on my island. Right? Yeah, if you remember way back when, actually, I really didn't want Kid to be on the island. I really didn't like him. I thought his attitude was boring and stupid. And I only let him on the island because the game kind of forced me into doing it for the tutorial. So I put this behind his house in a bid to get him to move out. But we're like 100 episodes past that point now, if not more. And I kind of find it funny that I've often picked, I see you, Mosquito. Now you know what, you don't get rights. Get in the nets. You are going to the museum. Perish. Okay, I call the mosquitoes itching for a fight. Thank God we don't have these in the UK. I can't imagine having to put up with that constant buzzing noise. No, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, it's weird. It's almost like I have character development. You know, I started off hating Kid. Now I'm still keeping this behind his house because it's funny. But, it's weird that he's still here. Despite the fact this is probably the first villager I was very vocal about not wanting to be on the island. It's weird how things change like that. Anyway, what do we do from this point? Actually, we saw that mosquito. That's a good point to start. Summer. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I don't like this season. I mean, I'm a person who thinks that seasons start on January 1st to March... No, December 1st. Okay, I promise I'm not dumb. No, December 1st, March 1st, June 1st, and September 1st are the start dates for their respective seasons, and if you think otherwise, you're wrong. Like, man, it could just be me. And I feel as though I've already said this in a previous episode. But, like, why do I have to remember? Why do I have to remember, technically it's the start of June on the 26th of June? When I could just say, okay, so the entire season is June through to August. Therefore, it starts on June 1st, it ends on August 31st. It's just so much more of an easier system, isn't it? I mean, it sure feels like summer did start on June 1st this year. Since last recording, it's been roasting. There's been far too many moths in my rooms to count. I've already had a run-in with a daddy longlegs / crane fly, which... Okay, if we had to rank my top 5 least favourite things in the UK, crane flies are up there, man. Those things, like, they may be small, and I could swat them with my hand, But just, oh, the way they fly? No, sir. They just don't sit right with me, and I'm sure everyone's got something like that. Anyway, more weeds, might as well dispatch of them. I don't know, but summer started, it's been roasting, and it's weird, today's actually been like the coolest day since the start of June. Well, I suppose the first like few days were like kind of, it's like, oh, it's just carrying on from May getting a little warmer. But there was one day where I woke up and it was like, this is hot. Oh, this is hot. Oh dear. And then today was nice and peaceful. It's like, you're on the same wavelength there. Like, I thought you were trying to roast me alive, Mr. Sun. Why am I still standing, not dying of dehydration? Which, let me tell you, I've been talking about this review, which I've been keeping hush to watch what the actual content is. But I mean, I've got to edit a difficult portion today. But my god, editing in like warm temperatures when it's uncomfortable is the absolute worst. Especially when you're editing for a long period of time. Like, I can get an episode like this out easily when it's warm, because it's, I hate to say it, not much work. But I like to think I put work in enough to justify, justify the views it gets, but it just, something big like that requires constant editing. Nah. I'm not sure I pulled through the other day. I had to edit the entire graphics section, and there was so many crossfades that I had to fit in, which in and of itself, one of those takes like at least 30 seconds, on average a minute to get done. It was like I was boiling. I was editing on 2.5 times playback speed just to make it end faster. I think if you want to put that into context, I normally edit on at least like 1.5. So. Yeah, I don't handle the heat well. I don't think anyone in the UK does. I think if you're one of those people that consciously goes to warm places solely for the fact it's warm, you need to be like locked up. You're a danger. You're a menace. We're not sure what planet you're from, but you need to be isolated, miss. Yes, sir. Like, is that just me? Is this a hashtag just Neremik things? I don't know. I don't like the heat, is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that as. Okay, technically summer doesn't start until the 20th of June, but it started for me. I'm saying that as it's starting, so I know it's only going to get worse. But you know what? Despite the fact it's inevitable, I will moan anyway. Yeah, if you're new here, that might have been the most on-brand thing I've said that month. This month. You see, and I know each month starts on the 1st of each month. So can't fool me with that, you silly calendar people. What the fuck am I saying? So, sorry, I had like a mental slap then. Sorry, I'm not sure what the last 4 minutes are me going on about. So what is going on? Have I already talked about Zelda and E3? I think so. Yeah, like I said, I'm hoping out for a new Animal Crossing update. But, like I said, I couldn't find much to do this episode, which is kind of a shame. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut this one short. I know, the rebel. I'm going to cut this one short, and I'm going to delay it. I'm going to delay the next episode of this until I have a bona fide idea of something I want to do. Set in stone, the episode literally can't go tits up, or the new update drops. So it's basically Nintendo's move, or my move, for when the series is going to come back from its mini hiatus. But I figure, hey, this episode, again, is probably a sign of things to come if I keep up the pace of uploading these. So we'll take a little break and let other series do their thing. City Folk will still be going up. But I think, no, we'll hiatus this for a few weeks, few days. At least like space to the episode so I have better ideas. Hopefully, E3 is in like, what, 2 days? Hopefully we get to hear something about that. And hopefully, the update release day isn't too far off that. If there's something I need to prep for, then so be it. But I'm going to end this one here, solely because I can't think of much else to do. So if you did enjoy this one, then thank you. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If I don't feel it's going to happen this time, because I'm not sure what this recording is, but it's been pretty weird. So until next time, with all said, all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.